This is what death warmed over looks like. As you can see, I'm in bed. I don't know when I'm going to post this. Today is the 2nd of July. I think I'm going to have to admit myself to a hospital. I've been running these symptoms I've been having, which I won't get into. My mother thinks it's pneumonia, and everybody's telling me not to mess around with this. But I wanted to upload as many videos to my channel first, and I don't even know if they're going to let me, if they admit me, if they're going to even let me bring my laptop and plug it in, because, every time something happens in my life and I drop off the face of this map, the channel suffers. People don't know what the hell is going on. But I'm having some real messed up symptoms. I don't feel good. I've got a hell of a cough. Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Here, half my lipstick's off. There are some other important subjects that I wanted to talk about, but right now, yeah, it might be pneumonia, or maybe it's acute sinusitis, or maybe it's bad bronchitis. I don't know, but it's started like a cold does, really bad in the head, cough wouldn't stop, and it's been going deeper into the lungs. I'm getting no sleep at night because all I do is cough, cough, cough. I'm having gastrointestinal issues, which is pretty disgusting, Food does not taste good to me when I do try to eat. Either I have to stop eating because it doesn't taste good, or else it turns into water and, use your imagination. If you can see, my hair looks a little different. It's because I brushed it out because it had been clipped up for so long that it was this big giant mat, and I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna brush it out. Maybe sometime this week, if I can get down the hall, maybe I'll actually wash my hair. But then I'm gonna have to go and bleach the roots, and I'm gonna have to re-dye it. Oh boy, excuse me. Oh god. I don't wish this on anyone. Except maybe that man who's threatening me. Who, by the way, he has been intimidating me since that day. Unfortunately, he's a neighbor. And, 2 days ago, I was walking out with this person that I'm letting my homeless friend, the Van Man, he's been staying here. And so the bad guy thinks the guy's my boyfriend. So, no, I am not dating any homeless people. If you hear of me hanging out with a friendly, tall, skinny black guy in a Salvation Army hat, he's not a boyfriend, he's my friend. I just want to put this out there because apparently the other person who normally lives here besides my mother and me, he saw us walking down the boardwalk and he made some kind of sarcastic comments to my mother and everything, and it's like, tails will wag. But in light of the threats against me, I am going to be keeping all my friends closer to me, even though I can't imagine them wanting to be close now. And matter of fact, people are starting to get sick. Coffee doesn't taste good. Bananas, I used to make myself eat them because of, leg cramps and stuff. They repulse me now. Oh yeah, speaking of cramps, I've been getting a lot of cramps in my rib cage, and they are so hard to straighten out. But I don't know if you guys who not only hang out in hospitals, but maybe actually stay in them overnight and stuff, do they give you the Wi-Fi login? Do they allow you internet access in hospitals? You know, if say this was my hospital bed, I would like to be able to talk to my audience. You know, I would also like to be able to keep wearing a minimum of makeup because I would not want people to visit me and me look like crap. I don't pretend that I look good now. I made an effort. I didn't bother wearing stockings today or a garter belt because, you know, it's hot and everything, and I had to close my windows because that nasty gang guy, he's been blasting the Spanish rap music right underneath my window. So guess what? I took note of his license plate in this car, and, you know, if I need to get some protection against him harassing me, you know, him all making an issue about the fact that I run around filming. It's like he can fuck himself. I don't care how many gang people there are. I don't care how many criminals there are. You cannot tell people that they can't do social media or they can't be a reporter. You know, if you're going to do something so stupid as what he did, you're going to attract attention. Just like I know I dress a bit flamboyantly, and I know I attract attention, and I know people sneak pictures and video of me all the time. Unless they're deliberately sticking a camera up my skirt. And even if they do that, guess what? Girls have something, guys have something. You know, if people are really curious. But no, I am not going to be intimidated. But I may have to go to the hospital. I'll try to postpone this until I post a few more videos because, again, as I said, today is the 2nd of July. And the last video I posted was a part 1 video. I want to post the part 2 video, and maybe you guys will see this one. The part 1 video of a subject that I just posted today, that was actually shot like a week ago, maybe the 22nd of June, I don't know. But, so obviously, since I've been sick, I've not been filming. Plus, also, about the time that I was getting sick, I started having webcam problems. Oh, and then the asshole person that lives down the hall, who is not my mother, and certainly not my friend. I came home from seeing my mother the last time I saw her, and he turned off all the lights in the hall. And I fell and I stubbed my toe. I actually first thought I broke it. It was swollen. It was it turned the color of an eggplant. I couldn't move it. When I tried bending it, it made the snapping thing, and I was really, well, besides being pissed off, I was unable to walk. And I thought I was going to go to the ER for a broken foot, but then the chest congestion and everything started getting worse. So it's obvious that the 4th of July, I'm not going to be able to go to Washington, D.C. But, you want to see the belly raid that I think is very appropriate for the 4th of July? Because I don't know about y'all, but I am a proud American. And I know that I have freedoms here that I don't have anywhere else. And there are things that I'm free to do here in America that I would have gotten shot in other countries. I can dress the way I want to, and I feel safe. Aside from the times when I haven't been made to feel safe. And if I have any complaints about, say, the police here in Atlantic City, you know, it's not the police's fault. It's a fault of our corrupt mayor, Marty Smalls. Man, I don't know, Atlantic City does have a reputation for having corrupt mayors, even though not all of them were bad. Mike Matthews, who was a friend of my father's, he was pretty groovy. But, yeah, I feel like death warmed over. I can't get all this junk out of my chest and lungs and head. When I wake up in the morning, my eyelashes are glued shut with yellow mucus. and I feel like hell. Oh, did you notice something? I've got a little headset here because I know my audio has been bad. So I've got this thing so you can hear me talk, and I got these things. This is a dual use thing. I can also use this for earphones, because I realize that the sound is always crappy. And you guys deserve better. I also have a ring light plugged in, and it's hanging off my mic stand. It's at the foot of the bed. And I tried to clean up before filming this, but I have to have paper towels and tissues and things because I always have to blow my nose with something. And unless you were the guy that threatened me, I wouldn't wish this on you. I feel sick as a dog. So, I hope you're doing well. You know, who knows? Maybe you'll get to see me from AtlantiCare. Okay, I'll be seeing you. Bye.